It's not your money.
It's not your money.
He is an old soul.
Your crypto esophagus filled with penile protrusions. In a pulse-chain bathing suit with the nippled up delusions. I'm a Pan-African, Haitian American, humanitarian. Don't trust, verify. I'm not a Luciferian. It's not your money. Mixtape coming soon. No expectations. I learned that from Richard Hart too.
This? And they're like, oh, we're just gonna take your money back. It's not your money. It's not your money. It's not your money. It's not your money.
What is the word? Good people. Young Provo in the building. What's going on? Are the levels good? Young Provo, hope all is well with you, man. It's marvelous day. Hope everyone is feeling marvelous. Hope everyone's feeling great. If you're not, may you find swift relief and resolve so that you can feel great again. You know? Twin Fizzam in the building. Twin Fizzam in the building. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Twin Fizzam. Good people, good people, good people. I'm not gonna I always say it, I'm not gonna jinx myself. Let me say that, bro. I'm not gonna jinx myself, but we're gonna get right into it. This stream real quick. Reality versus like fallacy, right? Versus lies. Like, let's get right into it. Like, you know, that's why I put question marks, because you could fill in the blanks. Reality versus illusions, right? Fantasy, dreams. Like these people, I don't know what level of like this thing is they want to tell you if you're going against their narrative, if you're criticizing, you're too analytical, you're too strongly opinionated, and it does not align with their messaging and their narratives, like, then ghost you, mute you, right? Just like block you and all that. Like, it's absolute nonsense. This is why I'm glad. I am very, very happy that I've just been speaking from my perspective. I don't care about anything of that nature, as far as like, I'm not in anybody's cabal. None of that foolishness. You're not going to pay me to speak. I'm going to speak from my spirit, connected to the creator, period. Period. Like, a person who I respect in the community, like for sure, shared a stream. Share the stream. You know, keep me updated, because I don't follow the Pulse Chain founder. I don't follow him, period. And it's, absolutely not. This dude is a headache. He really is. He's a headache, and a headache like damn near on purpose. I don't follow him. So got this stream. You know, people, again, like I said before, people do spaces all the time. Regarding, there was a stream about spaces specifically about how can you attract new people to come to the chain. How can you describe to new people what these coins are from the founder, created by the founder? His ERC20 derivative, his Ethereum derivative, Hex. Describe that, because you describe Hex, it don't matter. Like, it's either Ethereum or Pulse. But describe that to a new person, right? And describe Pulse. Like, first of all, in other words, how do you promote? How do you onboard? This is the messaging, right? I don't have an issue with that, because that's something that's just, marketing is always going to be there. It's always going to be a thing. That's like you talking to somebody about Bitcoin. Bitcoin been out 15, gonna be 16, if not 16 years already. About to be 17, whatever. And I don't have a problem with the talking about anything. My problem is when you leave out real information. Like, if you're gonna speak about something, try to be as holistic. And what I mean by that, try to give them the best, the pros and the cons. Try to be as complete and fair as possible, especially because you're talking to people about money, right? You're talking to people about money. You want to at least present something to them so they could make a fair and balanced decision, because you were fair and balanced in your messaging. You weren't contradicting. You didn't leave shit out on purpose. You were clear in what you said, because money is something that many people take very serious, especially when you're living in a society where you can't do much without it. So you're going to talk your talk in the world, try to recruit people. Like you're in some type of network marketing situation. You're doing sales. You're part of a campaign. Now you're trying to reel people in. Be fair. And if life ain't fair and that's your position, be balanced then. Give them everything. Give them both sides of the coin. Yo, this is risky. Why is it risky? Because of X, Y, and Z reasons. Yo, this is a great opportunity here, but it's risky. Don't just sugarcoat shit and make everything sound good. So you're hearing these people on the Spaces talk. A lot of them are new voices. A lot of them are new voices, bro. Like new voices. People always will tell you that they've been around for 1,000,000 years. How many times we've heard this shit? Yo, I've been around since the beginning. Oh yeah, day one. I've been in this since day one. I've been in that since day one. Finbear, I see you, man. I see you. I should be more anonymous. What's going on? Diversifying the building. I've been around since day one. I've been around since the early days. This is what these voices are telling you, right? So I'm listening. I'm like, yo, this is so familiar. This is so reminiscent of days old. Those of us that have been in this thing for years, we understand the game. We understand the sales pitch. We understand the messaging, right? In many cases, we did the same thing, right? You feeling good about a situation, you want to talk to people about it, to share the great experience, because it's in your nature to just want to talk about good things, especially if you're going through some great things, maybe help somebody else have a same type of experience like you. Why not? Because you're a good person, right? But you're hearing these people tell you things and not giving you a full picture. They're just gonna tell you, oh, the negative people that you hear on whatever medium that you're using, mostly Twitter, just ghost all of them. Like RH does. Because this is the thing. You follow RH, you think you're gonna be great. Follow him, you think you're gonna be great. People have been following him at least since the first day of Pulse Chain Sacrifice. And today are disappointed in the dude. But that's the dude. These people on the space are telling you, follow this guy, right? You hear things like, yo, how can they? This is what the people are saying on the spaces. Listen, we're hearing now that folks are calling your founder a scammer. I mean, can you believe it? A scammer? How's he a scammer? How's this guy a scammer? Scammers don't stick around. Scammers, don't just, once they scam, they just hang around, right? The voices on their spaces are telling y'all, are trying to defend against this label of scamming coming out, being thrown at your founder. And one of their retorts, one of their rebuttals is, what scammer do you know who scams and sticks around? Number one, these people, this is where, folks, this is where you got to do and apply and use what God gave you in between your ears, in your cranium. This is what you have to exercise. This is what you have to exercise. None of other people speak for you or think for you. You have to think for yourself. Especially in this space, it's wide open to have great opportunities take place, and wide open to have scams and the scams and grifts to take place. Over here, this is why you have to constantly use your brain. You know how many times I've heard, yo, this person's not a scammer because look, they stick around. What scammer do you know scams and sticks around? I heard that in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. You get the picture. You always gonna hear some foolishness like that, right? What scammer do you know who scams and sticks around? That's one. Because the problem with that is scammers have scammed and they stick around, right? They stick around and they remain. And they continue to do what? Grift, fleece, steal, rob you. They continue. This is wide open for that. Like I just told you, Wild Wild West. You think any type of regulations you might think are in place here make a difference? This is the Wild Wild West. Folks are gonna pillage. They're gonna do whatever they can to extract, and they keep on extracting while the getting is good. And the getting has been great. But check this out. And it's real. And another person I respect brought this up too, because it's just certain things you can't avoid. You can't avoid. This is the reality is this, because the other stuff y'all talking about is this fake. You know, when people try to make themselves feel good about a weird situation, what scammer do you know would scam and like stick around? That's some naive. Did you just land here? You just got here, huh? You must be new. You must have just got here. Because even somebody who's been around 10, 12 years, that don't mean much either, because you're still around and you might still be dumb. In other words, like you did not learn anything that you should have learned. You might have been just too lazy to accept the lessons that were afforded all throughout your however long, many years of whatever being involved in the space, right? But certain people, they talk and just tell you, they just let you know that they are just fresh off the street, and they land here and they trying to give you some type of justification, like explain certain things, like a scammer. Why are you calling him a scammer? He's the furthest thing from a scam. He beat the SEC. Scammer. What do you mean scammer? What scammer do you know sticks around? Oh, really? Dude sticking around? Do you know where he is sticking around? Since he's sticking around, where is he? These people, right? Don't. Let me tell you something, bro. Because at some point, sometimes I do say things like, "Yo, this guy is very disrespectful to his community." I'm talking about your founder. Will insult the community at a moment's notice with no type. Y'all said he taught people how to apologize. He's never been apologetic for the disrespect towards his own community coming from him. He's never been apologetic of how he often insults the community, right? The person you said that taught y'all how to formulate a real apology. Come on, bro. You buy into this stuff. Listen, man. Do you know where he is? These people will tell you, yo, this guy, how can he be a scammer? Because what scammer that you know sticks around? What scammer that you know scams and sticks around and stays and doesn't run away? As if they know where your founder is, as if they know how to get in contact with the founder directly, as if they know the founder's whereabouts. But see, when new people come, this is the dangerous part of all of this, right? This is why I used to say, and it's true, like, you got to respect history. If you really don't do your research, you won't know where you're going to go. You won't know why things got to where it is, and you won't know where you're going to go because you simply don't respect the events that took place that got us to where we are right now. It's not important to you. So you're going to listen to somebody who can just, a fresh, new, whatever, call it new perspective, even though we've heard this and will continue to hear this in crypto. What scammer that you know sticks around? And then you apply it to this as if this is applicable in this situation. And this is the part about it that's also murky waters. Because this weirdo will tell you, like, he behaves like a weirdo. It's not even about even that point, anything about this. Yo, the dude behaves like a weirdo. He'll tell you he doesn't communicate on the internet. No nothing, no face, nothing, no communicate on the internet. But you use a social media internet platform to flood that account, your account, with messages. But you don't communicate on the internet. The games he plays, right? So this is a part of the whole thing. This is why weirdo. How else would you be able to somewhat fake interact with him? How else would you be able to somewhat keep up with whatever, messaging you might, whatever he's going through or going on with him? You go to his account. That's why some people thought he was either unalived. Some people thought it was just somebody else taking care of the account. Some people thought it couldn't be him texting all this wild, hypocritical, contradicting messaging that people can't even believe it's really him doing it. But the whole point is, this is somebody who will tell you he's not on the internet, doesn't do nothing on the internet, but his account is very active on the internet. With the way he messages some of his posts, you could tell it's him talking. It reminds you of what, how belligerent and obnoxious he was when he was doing streams. So this is why it gives people the weird hope, the last like little thread of hope. Oh no, he didn't disappear. Look, he's still around. He's still tweeting. He's still tweeting. That's your hope that you holding on to, that the people describe as cope. That's one of your coping mechanisms. Something, a tool that folks use to strategize, to navigate through the certain difficulties and challenges of life. Over here in crypto, it's distorted, it's twisted, and it becomes a source of amusement. That's what people are displaying and speaking about and giving the message to the world. Like, oh no, wait a minute. He didn't disappear. How? What you mean? He's still around. What scammer that you know scams and sticks around? Many. You don't know shit. You haven't been, you don't know. And then if you do know, that makes it worse. A person who knows doesn't necessarily, quote unquote, an old proverb. A person who knows doesn't die like a person who does know. These people speak out of complete and sheer ignorance. But when they're not ignorant and they are aware, it makes it worse. Who are you to now defend somebody who you probably never meet, but that's what he wants? Right? He wants to be able to manipulate people who are afraid to think for themselves, who are too intellectually lazy in mind, body, and spirit to want to think for themselves. So he just feeds you information, and what you do, you just regurgitate it and say things like, oh, what scammer do you know sticks around after they scam? Can you name, like seriously, like, are you serious? Are you serious? If you just got here within the last 2 years, within the last, only the 2 years, just say the last, I'll give it, let's say the last 2 years, the last year, strong in your own pulse chain, you can identify some people that have scammed and still stuck around, and they're not even the founder. So what the hell, these people, you see? What are these people talking about? And then it's disgusting out here, people. It's disgusting out here, people. But they will tell you that what I'm talking about, oh, negative. Oh, it's negative. It's not negative. You just don't like to hear the truth. You don't like to hear the truth. Just like the founder doesn't like to hear the truth. The founder is some type of vampire, right? That when the sun shines, he starts to disintegrate and burn. That's how he behaves. But you want to hide in some kind of cave and deliver a message during a Christmas holiday, 2024, talking about you bulletproof and safe. How? And people are supposed to accept that. And folks just took it. They just ate it all up. You bullet. Hey guys, he bulletproof and safe. What kind of founder who's seeking glory, telling you to seek glory? I'm already convinced he received the glory. He's just playing y'all, playing everybody. He already got the glory, bro. Just playing you. He needs you. He needs you to feed off of for an insurmountable amount of time, like for the foreseeable future. So you're gonna tell people, yeah, whatever they need to hear. But you kind of messed up too, because you're running. You've been hiding. You're not comfortable, sir. You're right. You're not comfortable. You're not comfortable. For you to even say 10 months ago, 11 months ago, whatever, last, December, you bulletproof and safe, said everything. In other words, you're not. Scared. And that's cool. That's okay to be real. Say that, yo, terrified. Just say that, because you acting like that. Stop acting like you strong and this and you're not, no, it's bulletproof and scared. It's almost like just believe it's the opposite of whatever he tells you, because that's what he's been displaying. He put his foot in his mouth so many times in the last 2.5 years since his chain launch. It's disgusting. It's not even funny. Shit that weirdos who try to disprove, you could tell that they're weirdos. Any weirdo that tries to refute the hypocrisy that this man displayed will show you who they really are, yo. Like, it's not even a joke. Shit ain't even a joke at all. The reality is, you know, the crazy, this is what I've seen over the last 4 years, y'all, like 4.5 for me, right? And when I say 4.5, not since I've been in crypto, but since I've been messing with this community, right? 4.5, right? This is what I've seen. And this is what people don't like to talk about. But this is where I see, damn, some good people got caught up in this shit, yo. So there's some really good people in the community, yo. Like, and I say that, you know, in quotes, because I haven't met, you know what I'm saying, anybody like that. I've met some of them, but I'm talking about like you don't know people like that until you really build with them and they come to you, you know, you invite them in your world, like, but online you could keep some type of ongoing dialogue, and you build with people, and then you know, create bonds and attachments, right? Connections. You could tell some people, some of these people, yo, like I've had conversations with some good people, man. Some good people out here, man, that do not deserve to be lied to be deceived, be taken advantage of, manipulated like this, yo. There's some good people, man, who want to believe that what they were doing was the right thing. And what I mean by that, by believing in what this childless crypto founder was doing and talking about was the right thing, right? You talking to people, you talking down on people who are parents, some shit you don't even understand for yourself. You talking shit to the people who who basically support. They looked at it like, yo, he was the general and they were the Spartans. Like, you know, like he's Leonidas and the rest are Spartans. It's 300 versus everybody. That's how loyal. That's the energy. That's the energy they gave off. That was emitting through the internet from the actions from the from this grassroots community, bro. Like, and then you, when you're talking to them, you would think, oh man, on the outside looking in, you would think, oh, these people, man, this is crazy. These folks are brainwashed. These people, yo, they're in a cult of a cult of a deep cult of a cult. Until you talk to some of these people, you're like, damn, they were genuine as fuck. And these are the people you take advantage of. The ones that really got your back, that are out here in the world doing good things, separate from this crypto bullshit. And that's who you disrespect. And that's who bought in to this idea. T-share, T-share. Because don't think for a second that T-share conversation didn't come up on that spaces with these new people trying to educate and recruit. Don't think for a second T-share, because you got to talk about T-share, except they couldn't really explain T-share like we used to hear 4 or 5 years ago. You got people educating people about some hex and pulse chain now that can't even explain to you fully in an interesting way that's not boring, because you have to also have a proclivity to this. You have to be interested. Well, you have to be interested in wanting to learn. This thing is dense. So if your personality is not, and then you got some heavily dense information you're gonna lose a lot of people. You got these people talking about this, right? They could barely. It's like, hey, would you like to say something? Oh, T-share. Someone asked a question. T-share operative of the T-share of the operative of the staking. And where do we see this down the line? Is this a bull run? Would someone like to take that answer? Yeah, because you don't know shit. Nobody cares about some T-share right now, man. Y'all doing your best to try to do something that many people have done before you. People don't know how to respect history, bro. These people early first 2 years, T-share, T-share B square, T-share bang bang makes sense, quick maths, quant gang, all these streams, or T-share, everything T-share. Makes sense, bang bang, quick maths, makes sense. That's all I was, yo. Now it's not no T-share. I don't hear any T-share, bang bang, make T-share. I don't hear none of that. I hear T-share. What I was hearing back then, the nondescript coin went 10,000x. Yay, 10,000x, 10,000x. Guess what? 10,000. Yay, 10,000. Right? Hex went up 10,000x. Right? In less than 2.5 years, because the promise was, yo, this thing has a potential to do 10,000x in 2.5 years. It went up 10,000x in 22 months. Right? Cool. Next thing you know, oh no. You got to talk about some T-share, bang bang, makes it T-share, right? Okay. Guess how much T-share went up? They'll tell you, oh yeah, 10,000x hex ERC20 pumped 10,000x from the low, and it pumped up all the way up to 10,000x. Okay. T-share rate, they'll tell you, oh, the value of the T-share. You know how much the T-share B squared? Do you know how much T-share went? Over 15,000x. So you're looking at it like 15,500x, 15,000x. T-share, you mean T-share, bang bang, T-share, what quick maths, T-share went up higher than the 10,000x liquid value of hex. Oh, I need some T-share. No. Look, I need some T-share. But what good is that? Listen. Those who staked, you would hear these numbers. First, you heard 10,000x for X, right? If you in price by itself, liquid. T-share 15,000x, the value of T-share. If you were staking during the whole 10,000x, and while there's 10,000, this thing was up 15,000. If you were staking, you know how much the value? 20,000x, right? We bought all this shit, but bought into all. This is the thing that people don't want to be genuine and won't give you the full picture. These people are wicked. They'll tell you about, yo, don't listen to these people. And they're the wicked ones. Lost. Lost. They don't even know whether they're coming or going. They don't even know what they're talking about, but feel like they got to talk about something because they bought into somebody's idea and just decided to drink that person's Kool-Aid. Crazy. Like with no type of nothing, no discernment, no analysis, no critical thinking at all. $20,000x, you're hearing staking. Why wouldn't you, if you thought you had a good handle and understanding on what was going on here, why would you not want to stake? Why would you not want to t-share? Right? Oh, of course, naturally. You're like, oh, yeah. Oh, shit, all these numbers? This thing actually went up 10,000? Hell yeah. Right? This is what you, especially if you were there in the beginning, before the beginning like me, when I was shitting on the whole project and it finally went up 10,000x. Oh, damn. Wow, they really did it, right? Damn. Woo. It's crazy. I missed it. Okay, cool. You finally get in, right? I didn't buy no damn top, number one. That's just the truth. Anyway. But you get in because the whole 2021, it was yo, staking is the way. Staking. You're gonna be staking. You have to be staking. Everything is a staking. You got a staking. Everything about Hex. Oh no. Staking. Every stream was about staking. Every stream. Staking, Hex, staking this, staking that. This person got Hex staking in their name. That one got Hex staking all day, everything staking, including me. Oh, yo, staking. I'm giving a messaging. Oh, staking. Everything is about some staking. I barely talked about ladders. Everything was 55. Oh, cuatro cinco. 55. 5. Everything just that. Punch drunk. Everything staking. Guess what? When you were staking, and this thing went up 10,000x, huh? And you kept staking, you happy staking? Oh yeah, I'm doing the right thing, right? Yes, you're doing the right thing. You're delaying your gratification. Good boy. Good girl. Attaboy. Attagirl. Keep delaying your gratification, right? Oh, okay, good. I'm delaying my gratification. My account is worth how much? Are you serious? It's worth that much? I'm staking, and my account is worth that much. Oh, but EES is bad. If I emergency end stake the staking, and you mean to tell me I'm gonna get 0 on or not as much as the staking that I'm looking at in the dashboard money? Oh, the T-share is worth how much? T-share? I got no more Hex because I burned the Hex when I got the T-share. T-share? You tell me the T-share 15,500 T-share, but my staking is worth 20,000 X T-share. And I can't touch it. I'm staking. You said I'm supposed to do the right thing, right? I'm staking. Yeah, see, so you're delayed gratification. It's the truth engine. Truth engine. You'll be penalized if you emergency stake. You'll be penalized. If you emergency end stake under 5 years, you're penalized. You nuked your account. You'll nuke your account. All this programming in your head. All this programming. So you're looking at millions of dollars worth. People have said this in the community. 10,000x came, they looking at millions of dollars worth of stakes in their account. And they couldn't do shit. But look at it. That's reality. Versus, I don't know what the hell these people are telling you now to believe in. Now it was before, it was, oh, why are you imagining the worst thing? He called it imaginary horribles. Now these people are imaginary fantasies. Like, this is crazy. It went the totally opposite, totally other extreme side of things. You're watching your account worth so much more than what you invested with. You're watching your account that you're staking worth so much more. So you mean to tell me holding T shares not only helped you miss the 10,000x, but it helped you round trip your funky ass all the way back down. Holding your T share, they don't tell you that though. See, that's the reality. They'll tell you, oh, this is negative. Block this person talking. The game is to be sold, not sold, man. This shit is about common sense too, man. It's not about deep knowledge. About common sense. Applying it. They got nothing to hold on to, nothing to hope for. Thank your founder for making shit even more confusing. Because if you would have known that 4 years after you sacrificed, that shit would be in the state that it is in right now, would you have sacrificed? You know, hindsight, 2020, all that weird stuff. Rhetorical question. Would you have sacrificed? And if so, would you have sacrificed more or less of what you got? You got people talking about, yo, this is down, it's down. It's the best time to accumulate. I haven't sold a thing since 4 years ago. I haven't sold a thing. I got all my cores. I haven't sold a thing. Not a single core. Not a single core. Yeah. Talk yourself. Justify yourself. Talk to yourself. Prove all that shit to justify yourself, trying to signal themselves out like they are superior. Yo, you know me, my conviction is so strong. I haven't sold a thing, not one single thing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's either you're gonna win or you're gonna be a chicken wing for being a dumbass for real. Because this is what I tried to say before. As much as this guy be disrespecting the community, there's some people in the community that do dumbass shit. It's real. That's reality too. That's reality too. People don't know how to be balanced. You want to buy a brick of cocaine for $5. You want everything for nothing. Can't even think. Can't even apply common sense. Oh, how could he be a scammer? What scammer do you know sticks around? Is that motherfucker around? Tell me where he's at. Show me where he is. You can't. But you want to talk yourself into believing somebody's still around. Dude probably long gone. He acting like he is. Ran away and is good. More comfortable doing what he's been doing the last 3 years than streaming. More comfortable doing what he's been doing since he's been gone. And it's true. He's been ever since he came to the States in 2022. After he left, you haven't seen him on the net. In 22, before the chain launch. In 22, y'all. Three joints. That's 3 years. What, this time 3 years ago was a time when the whole how many influencers got subpoenaed and all that? Yeah, that was the fall of 22. Well, all of them they got scared out their wits. Got subpoenaed. SEC want to know, oh, listen, y'all getting paid by this nondescript? Y'all getting paid by this guy to talk this? There's so many things that just let you know that red flags, that throw up signals, that throw up weird things that make you know, oh man, what's going on here? What is really happening here? What's really good, man? What's happening here? What's happening here? And all we have is to wait. Time will tell. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that you have to just live in your own echo chamber thinking about something that's going to be just one way. All things are dual in nature. You got to look at both sides of the situation. Both, no matter what it is. What's it going to cost me to achieve this glory, which I already think he achieved? He just playing the world. You know, what he owe the world. You already gave him 1.6 billion 4 years ago. We already gave him 1.6 billion. What he owe everybody else, not including everything else he had before that. Whatever he had. What more glory? What glory? It's not about monetary. You know why it's not about monetary? Oh, it's not about money. Oh, the glory is not about money. I mean, he's looking for glory. It's not about money. This is the same thing these people told you to make themselves feel good about a crazy situation, to convince themselves, to make excuses for the fuckeria. Oh, you're looking for the glory. Oh, the glory got nothing to do with the money. Of course, it has nothing to do with the money. Of course, it does, but it doesn't really have anything right there, right then and there to do with the money because you got a lot of the money. It's never been your money, right? It's not your money. That's what he says. What you talking about? You don't know nothing. These people, be careful who you listen to, including me. Like, seriously, y'all think this is a joke? It's not a joke. What glory he's seeking? What glory he's seeking? You wanna go through the doors and be inducted into the global elitist secret society, deep state of the deepest rabbit hole institution that nobody else knows about but except you and the aliens? That's what you glory. That's what you look at. Look at what more? Come on, bro. Then they'll tell you. Oh, you guys. The marketing that you should do is you need to be making clips of the content you guys have made. You should be doing that, making clips of the content. Hearing him say that too. Hearing him say that makes, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, man, you're weird, bro. 1 minute the community is filled with idiots and dum-dums. Now you're telling the people that they need to make clips of their content because there's a lot of good content out there. So which is it? The good content was made by idiots that you now want these dum-dums to promote? Which is it? You put out these broad general statements like, oh, y'all are idiots. You're not just defining a certain group or a certain person or small group of people. You're whitewashing, putting the whole thing broad spectrum, a general application of across everybody. Yo, y'all are idiots. You think you're gonna what? And what does that tell you about? Oh, there's a lot of great content out there. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What I've been saying to y'all for the longest. And people have been marketing this whole situation for almost 6 years. This community is not absent of marketing. This weirdo will tell you need to keep promoting and keep marketing and keep bringing people. While whatever monies that folks were looking at, sacrifice monies, while that gets moved for you to never be able to follow again, I need you to keep promoting, keep marketing. Stop building. No building. Don't tell me about building. It's not about building, okay? Because I'm the one that keeps building. I keep building and I keep building, and I'd love to wake up one day and have the support from my peers. Like, what are you talking about, bro? No. That's all reality. versus I don't know what y'all are supporting. And when I say y'all, I'm also saying it applies to me too, right? Who's y'all? Not everybody, just a few. But some of these people, like, it's just crazy because y'all lending them all your confidence. Newbies, people who know nothing about nothing, you lend them all your confidence. I don't necessarily want your confidence. I'm just speaking to bring awareness, to bring and shed light on nonsense that's been taking place. That's all I'm doing. All I care about. Awareness. Because I could learn. I'm always learning. I'm no different. I'm not better. But I, like someone else who or other people who like to use their brain, I'm gonna break some shit down to the finest particle and molecule possible. Because shit I'm doing is affecting other people. If I was solo dolo and it was just me and my cat, we'd be chilling. I'd be speaking a different perspective, different whatever. Or maybe not. Maybe I'd be the same. Who knows? But because I'm not just for me, solo dolo, out here just, right, slinging schlong at any snatch I can catch. No. Being a responsible person, taking things seriously, and living life at the same time. I'm not playing here. I'm not playing. I'm not gonna pretend and be reckless and be irresponsible with what I talk about, what I share. I'm gonna hold myself responsible and accountable for what I speak about. Like I said, I've been talking favorably about this thing in such a narrow perspective, such a narrow view, not looking at things in a complete level. That's why I hold myself accountable. One way, or we're one day closer to the next all-time high. Wait a minute. Before we get to that all-time high, let's discuss all these flaws, all these problems, all these contradictions. First, identify them. Help people know the risks because we're living through it. Not pretending like it doesn't exist. And the fact that it exists and somebody brings it up and tell them, oh no, I'm gonna ghost you. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna do the same thing opposite of what the whole thing of sacrifice and propulsion is about. Free speech and all that. What? Sonny in the building, what's going on? He trying to do all this other extra stuff. Oh no, everybody go get the work. Go bring people. Nobody wants to buy. Whatever macro perspective you want to think about, oh, everything is down, people depressed, so this is down. It's a market manipulation, market maker, or grand scheme, macro. Okay, macro. Cool, macro. Oh yeah, you're onboarding. You need to onboard, bring more eyes, sell pressure, because sell pressure. What about your pressure or lack of? People are hawking. They all they could do is speculate. They got nothing else better to do but talk about how you disappear. You took all the monies away because you got whatever reason, took all the SAC funds, whatever, moved hundreds of millions of SAC funds away where people can't even be nosy anymore because now it's gone. Once going through these mixers, just that's that. And what you leaving the people with? You don't think the narrative of you being a scammer won't increase tremendously? And rightfully so? Like, think about rightfully so. Where are you? Shit regular? This is regular for you? And then a lot of you pretend like it's, oh no, no, calm down. Why you crying? You cry fagging? Doing these weird terms like this guy comes up, you cry fagging? Huh? This is what's wrong with you? Crying and this is not. But when he crying, y'all hold it down. Y'all hold him down. Weirdos. He cries, right? Whines, begs, and it's cool. He don't get that treatment. You don't give him any smoke. That's why y'all are, to me, all you people who want to just cape for him incessantly, who are so narrow-minded, you don't see the other side. To me, you do yourself a great disservice by being that way. Like, I could never take anything y'all say seriously. Those of you just those narrow-minded, all you want to do is glaze Richard to high heaven. That's all y'all do. Keep doing what y'all do. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I'm not listening and paying attention to anything you gotta say. If you're not balanced, if you can't present both sides of the equation, both sides of the problem, right? Both halves of the situation that make everything whole, then there's nothing to talk about. And they're out there too. They're out there. Oh, what are you talking about? Macro, why you crying? This and that, and this, and then why you listening? Kick rocks, but y'all can't help because of the truth, right? The truth is like the flame. It attracts everything. Especially when you're in the dark and you're in the loss. You lost your way and you need that light. You need that light. Because out of the darkness comes what? Light. And when the truth is emitting that light, you're attracted to it. That's why you listen to me. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. I'd listen to me too. I'm looking for something different. Hive mind. I don't want to be a part of any hive mind. The shit I played myself. Yo, every day. Yo, listen. Oh, the Cuatro Cinco, how high? Real high. The Cuatro Cinco, Ocho Rios, Cuatro in my raps. How high? Real high. Yeah, hex, Cuatro Cinco. Yeah. And then 4 years later, it's disappointment. Come on, bro. Four years later is disappointment. Who who would have thought we would get here? Like, I saw a thread. Someone said that they had sacrificed a pulse chain 4 years ago when their wife was pregnant with their child, right? Their child is now 4 years old, and they never would have thought that things would be in the conditions and state that it's in right now, and that they are completely disappointed. You see? Now, if that's not an indicator I mean, what? That's not real? That ain't real? That ain't real? Oh no, but you can't blame the founder for stuff like that. Yeah, just like you can't blame the founder for having allegations of beating up a 16-year-old. You can't blame the founder, man. Why are you blaming the founder? Prove it. You can't blame the founder for what people do and how they do and this and that. Yeah, you can't. You can't. Yeah, right. Cool. We can say that. He didn't force nobody to, do this and do that and invest. He didn't force you. Sure, he didn't force you. But he will tell you to go spread the good word. He will tell you he don't work for you, but you need to go. You want to see something done, you do it. He'll tell you all these different things that he acts like don't apply to him too. And for you to do. And it's okay. He gets a pass. Oh yeah, because he's the founder. You got, he's a founder. He got the glory already. But you all want to believe he's looking for more. What more glory? What more glory are you looking for? Someone to chisel your face on the moon? What glory are you looking for? You cornball, you already got it. You're not dealing with idiots like you say. You think people are stupid. You think people are stupid. I'm telling y'all. Telling y'all, he moved that bread. Number one, because he letting y'all know. Really, since y'all believe it's not you didn't believe it wasn't your money. All of y'all kept, and then this is the thing that made no sense to me too. Because even back then, I was like, yo, it's done, bro. Like, the disclaimer, no expectations, just play that fucking game, yo. Whatever money you gave, don't have, just let it go. What people do, what people do, it was too hard, but they want to play the game. It was too hard to just let your money go. And I understand, and just say, oh, that's it. This thing. You're like, no, man. We'll play this game on the surface, but in the background, yo, that motherfucker better use that money to pump his chain. That's what y'all thinking, right? Yeah. How about if he doesn't? You waiting for a super billionaire savior? What, BlackRock, Grayscale, to come save your day? You think they're gonna come down here to come to a cringe, false, painful, weird situation like yo, 6 years deep and people still gatekeep you? 6 years deep and CoinMarketCap could give a shit about you like that? 6 years deep. You beat the SEC and motherfuckers still don't want to fuck with you. Put you on any listing, nothing, because whatever, you too cheap. But you talk about you got the biggest diamond shine bright like a diamond. But where your watches? You prancing, gallivanting, you telling them out, oh yeah, middleman D, a counterparty risk, but people crying that you on still page 3 on CoinMarketCap. Oh yeah, because you know it's wicked. You know what I'm saying? Like these people gatekeep, they're holding us back. Oh my God, like this is crazy. We the ones that celebrated and promoted Uniswap. If it wasn't for us, Uniswap, and Uniswap don't give a fuck. Nobody cares. And what's your retort? Instead of hunkering down and really getting into the weeds and thick of things, right? And really building yourself and your empire and not caring about, you even said it, VCs, they could go fuck themselves. VCs, they could go fuck, we don't need you. We don't need you. Think about how much money I have. Think about, we don't need you. You could go buy the top fuckers. We don't need you. And what do? Oh, I keep building and building. It would be great one day if I could just wake up and get support from my peers. Which is it? Which is it? Instead of really focusing on what you got going on, like really, and block, you want to block out voices within your community that's kicking the real to you, because that shows me that there's some form of cowardice there. There's some form of fear. There's some form of just a weakness that's there. When you block voices that are just straight up trolling, I get it. But when you blocking voices of people telling you the real, that's a weakness you have, because you're not strong enough to really look and face the truth, right? Instead of building from within, like you look like you were doing, you want acceptance from without. You want acceptance from everybody external. Meanwhile, you were getting acceptance from the people who supported you and threw 1.6 billion at you. That's all the support you need, because that shit was gonna grow and keep growing in a strong way. But this motherfucker don't understand that. What real counsel does he get? He's not tapped in with the real cool kids. Who advises this guy on life? Who? You squandered up a whole opportunity. You got the gifts of gifts, right? You misuse your talents and your gifts. Fumbling the bag. People watching every effing thing you're doing, damn near predictable. Oh man. But these people who are insufferable will be, oh, can you really believe? Like, I mean, we can't wait to see what Richard is gonna do. He's just gonna pull the tricks of all tricks that no one could conceive and fathom. That motherfucker don't know what you think he's gonna do. What do you think he's gonna do? Split the sun in half and pump his chain to real glory? No. Come on, bro. People giving people more credit than they effing deserve, bro. More credit than they deserve. You don't see things for what has been going on already, man. What the dude told you, if you're gonna be scammed by noobs, get scammed by the best. That shit he wrote. Oh no, but he was trolling, of course. Of course he was trolling. What makes you think he hasn't been trolling now? What makes you think he's not trolling now? Talk about how P Dye was so great and went 5,000 X, 2.2 billion% gains. 2 months later, P Dye bad. Leave me alone. Don't 33 posts. No, please don't associate me with P Dye. You ignorant people. You people are so dumb. You think this you don't see that a mentor extractor taking everything from the P Dye. You know, this inflation, mixation, exploitation. You don't see what's going on. Don't leave me alone with this P Dye. Don't scared. Just say you scared. Just say you scared. You running, you hiding. It's not cool. Cool, get it? Because you playing with a playing. You played a game that you listen, man. You just couldn't handle. You just miscalculated. This shit was beyond your scope. Motherfuckers don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to create some kind of monetary system, and you think you're not gonna get any feedback, any blowback, and you running for your life because it is what it is. Just say that. But you get people with this false hope, creating weird, the opposite of imaginary horribles. They're giving you, oh yeah, you know, imagine what he's gonna do. Oh my God, 2026 is gonna be the real bull run. This is what we're doing. Oh yeah, this and that. He's gonna pump the market. Oh yeah, he's gonna make sure that no one can see when it's gonna show up, when it's gonna come. How about he just can do whatever he wants? It's his money. It's not your money. People still speculating on that money. Instead of just giving up and letting you and just understanding them funds are gone. Stop looking at SAC funds. SAC funds are stop paying attention to some SAC funds. What's some SAC funds? Oh, SAC funds. Oh, you could use the SAC funds. I mean, you know, if you just use the SAC funds, you know, they could go 10,000 X with no problem. I mean, you use a fraction of the SAC funds. SAC funds, everything SAC for. Why are you caring about some SAC? It was no expectation. Why are you so? The same people that would tell you, oh, you know, you hear these negative people talking to you. Why don't you just mute them? At minimum, mute them, and you could also block them. You know, because I'm here for the betterment of all. I have compassion, right? I'm here to educate, right? I'm here to just bloviate and be positive. Okay. I'm here to also regurgitate all the great things that, you know, our founder has taught us because, you know, not for nothing. I think, I think, you know, he's done a great job. So this is what these people are telling you. This is what these people are telling you. Oh, no. Hold up. You're not being real. I think they need to be right, checked, muted, blocked, whatever you want to call it. Like, nah, you teetering, y'all doing something crazy. Don't sleep. Don't sleep, people. You don't underestimate anybody out here. You don't know who's listening to you, right? Take nothing for granted. Sleep on no one. You don't know who is listening, who could be very well paying attention to what you're saying. Oh yeah, me, because you know I'm such a sweet person. Like listen, man. All I am is I'm good aura. My name is good vibes. Huh? That's all you get from me is positivity all day. Positive. Oh, yeah. Oh, the founder of Pulse Chain. Oh yeah, positive. Everything doing positive. What? Oh yeah, SAC funds. What can we think and imagine? And again, let's speculate and bloviate about how great and fantasize about what he could do with Hex moving forward. These motherfuckers are imagining, that the OA stakes end each year because he created a ladder. Nobody cares. What's the money now? The hell you? Oh no, but see, you gotta listen, man. I'm so comfortable. Staking for the next 15 years. I mean, think about this, right? I mean, I have so much conviction. I've been here since the Hex went up, since Pulse Chain Sacrifice. I've been here since Pulse Chain Sacrifice. I haven't sold a single RH coin. Do you know that? I haven't sold a single RH coin. That's how much conviction and I feel so great. Like I'm so at ease that I don't need drama. I don't need to trade. What's trading? All I need is just to buy this coin right here and hold it. I'm that comfortable. I'm that comfortable. Uh-huh. And I also, I mean, think about it. Like, what's 10 cents when Hex is on its way to $100? Huh? Huh? What's that? Huh? So what I can do is, and what I've been doing actually, and I'm letting everyone know here because I'm so compassionate, and I'm going to continue to bloviate and extrapolate all the confidence that I can from you onto me, right? But secretly, shh, 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 don't tell nobody. So what I'm going to do, and what I've been doing, like I've been creating stakes, you know, and I only do 55-55. Like I only do 55-55. That's all I do. Like I just do that. 55-55, right? And I mean, I'm just like, when's that going to end? Is that like 2039 or something like that? You're supposed to be some kind of professional. You don't know how to count? 55-50, that's 15 years. And it's 2025. 25 plus 15. Was that? Oh, yeah, no, maybe it's 2040. Yeah, 2040. So, you know, look, me, 2040, by then, in 2040, each T-share, bang, bang makes sense. T-share might just give me 100 something hex per T-share. I mean, I'm doing good. All things being equal, what the hell are these people talking about, y'all? All things being equal, what the hell? What? No. All things being grift, all things being strange. Be careful out there, y'all. Just be careful. Not everyone has your best intentions in their hearts, literally. Pun intended, y'all. Pun intended. Be vigilant. Don't even pay me any mind. I just like to talk crap, right? Yeah. Instead, though, well, I'm kind of cognizant of what I'm saying, though. I'm a little, just a little bit aware of what I'm talking about. And that's why I like to speak it. But you don't have to take what I'm saying, but I could be all the way wrong. I could be all the way wrong. The next month, oh, it's going to be Valhalla. Life-changing, glorious gains. Huh? Glorious gains and landing in our wallets. Oh, sure, for sure. So we'll see. It's not your oil.